Welcome back to the channel. This is No Luck Trucking. I'm Matt, and we are off of home time. It was a nice 7 days. We found the load that we're going to pick up now a couple days ago. Turns out it's the same exact load that we took probably like the second week that we were with Landstar. One of the videos going all the way across to Washington State. So we booked that again. Talked with the same lady that helped us before. She said she remembered us. The glory part about this now is it pays about $3,000 more than it did when we took it before. And it was already a pretty good rate then. So it's an even better rate now. Fuel surcharge was good. It's like 6,000 pounds. I can't film at the shipper, and I don't believe I can film at the receiver, but we're gonna film in between. It is gonna be airplane parts going to Boeing. In other news, I did finally remember to grab the microphone at the house for the GoPro. Bad news, however, the GoPro Hero 10 Black requires a separate adapter to run a microphone jack to, or it takes wireless. You got to buy wireless adapters for the microphone. So I have the microphone, just can't use it yet. So we're gonna try to figure out where we're gonna be. Maybe we can order the adapter piece and have it shipped to an Amazon locker. I'm not 100% sure yet. If not, we may have to spend the next few videos with the same old setup that we already have. But I tried. I just didn't realize that you needed a special adapter to run a microphone on the newest one. But that's a problem for later us. We're gonna get down, we got about 130 miles, get into Maryland, pick up, we're probably gonna park on site for a little while until they're ready to load us. Then we're gonna try to get out of the Maryland area and get down the road somewhere and find a place to shut it down for a little while. And then we have the next 4 days, well, 3.5, to get over to Washington, which should be no problem. It's gonna be a nice, easy weekend load. And then we have not booked anything to leave Washington yet. We're gonna try to be patient and see what we can find, and we'll go from there. So we'll probably pick up a little bit later, maybe when we get on site to pick up, but like I said, I can't film the facility or the product, but yeah, we'll get some video out. All right, it is time for an update. So we went to get loaded at the place that we couldn't film at. We got there at like 1 or 2. We let him know that we were there. He said, yeah, it should be ready by 4, which was our appointment time. And then we called him. He's like, yeah, it's not ready, but if you want to come into the gates around 5, you know, we can get you ready or get you out of there as soon as it's done and palletized. And it's literally 2 pallets. But we got out of there around 6:30 time, something like that, just in time to hit some Baltimore, Washington DC, Virginia traffic, and not to mention it was a torrential downpour on top of rush hour. So it was so much fun that I didn't want to film anything because we had to concentrate on not running over people and stuff. And then so by the time we got out of the bad traffic and kind of heading west, most of the truck stops and rest areas that I was popping into were full already, because you know, everyone kind of shuts down in the evening. So I decided to just keep driving until like Liz could get a nap in, and hopefully drive late enough that some spots would start clearing up. We got over to Ohio. I think at the time we were on 76 still, and hit a rest area. And the very last spot, as far away from the building, actually it was like a service plaza, it wasn't a rest area, but same deal. The furthest spot away, there was one spot left. So we got there, took a nap, then Liz took out driving, and now we're on 80, sitting still in Ohio, but sitting at another service plaza. Liz,
Indiana now.
are we in Indiana?
We just crossed.
Okay, we just crossed into Indiana. We're getting some breakfast made. Liz is taking a 30. And then I think the plan is to try to get to Iowa 80. Where did we order that piece to go to?
So that's going to a Sap Brothers outside of Omaha.
Okay, so
Which isn't like directly on route, but
I did get the adapter piece ordered for the microphone. So maybe this video, maybe next video, we'll try the shotgun mic. I have it sitting here. So I have it right here, and I have it on this clamp mount as well. So we just need the adapter to actually plug it in and try it out. We'll see how that works. Other than that, we might update a little bit later if anything interesting happens, maybe when we get to Iowa 80. Another thing, while we were on home time, we actually got a PlayStation 5. Liz and I waited out in front of GameStop for a couple hours because they were getting them in person. We had zero luck getting one online, and we got a nice hidden wall mount. It fits up there great. Kind of keeps it out of the way. The bed still opens perfectly fine. It's not in the way. Gets plenty of cooling, so I really dig it up there. We made it to Iowa 80. We filled up here. We went inside to get a headset because we wanted a new model of headset, but they're taxing it about 30 bucks here at Iowa 80, so we're gonna wait on that. Pilot had them on sale, right?
Pilot had them for the same price that Blue Parrot had them on their website.
Yeah.
So I didn't expect a markup here.
Not that much.
Yeah.
I expected a little, but
I figured they'd be the same price.
and then we sat in a few of the seats. We are looking for a even more comfortable seat. The one that we got, the Peterbilt one, is nice, but we want one with like the really nice cushioning and adjustable bolsters and things like that. So we got to sit in a few. The one that we were thinking about getting, we sat in and we were a tad disappointed. The armrests were a little too short, and the base of the seat didn't extend out far enough, but that's why it's good to try them out when they're $1,500 plus seats. So Liz is gonna cook some steaks right now. I'm gonna take a nap, we're gonna grab a shower, and then we're gonna take out in the middle of the night. I'm gonna drive through the night, get us I don't know exactly how far we're gonna get, but we do have to stop by the Amazon locker and pick up the adapter piece for the microphone for the GoPro. So we got a confirmation that that did show up, so we can head over there anytime. They give you 3 days before they send it back, and then you get refunded if they send it back. So it's a decent way to get some items that you can't normally find out on the road, you know. In our Discord group, we actually have started putting the truck stops that have the Amazon lockers. We started a list so that other people can take advantage of it as well. So we got 2 steaks. We got some cucumber salad. I think it's cucumber ranch salad things. GreenAPU.com is kicking in. We got it set to 70. It's actually snowing outside. Snow flurries. It's not like sticking or anything. It's in the low 40s, yeah, high 30s right now. So I don't expect it to like actually stick or whatever, but yeah, it's weird seeing snow. this late.
April?
Yeah, we took the heavy jackets off the truck, but luckily it's just warm enough that a heavy hoodie is good. All right, the original plan was to wake up at 1 o'clock, run in, grab a shower, and get going. But as you can see from the sky, it is a little brighter than 1 o'clock. So ended up snoozing it a few times. It's now 6 o'clock. We got a shower, we're ready to roll. Truck is pre-tripped. And then just got to get out of Iowa 80. I'm pretty sure we got enough room in front of us. This guy parked here on the ends. There is probably 500 open spots, but hey, what do I know, right? Next stop, we have 282 miles to go to the Amazon locker to pick up the adapter for the microphone for the GoPro. We'll test that out and see how it goes. Get a little bit better audio. You know, some people had made some recommendations, which I fully understand, but at the end of the day, you know, I'm an amateur videographer and professional truck driver, so truck driving comes first. Videography comes second. It's like a hobby.
Turn left on 60th Avenue, then take the third left.
But I don't mind investing a little bit into the YouTube stuff. Just throw the money back in that we make monthly from YouTube. Either throw it into you know, things that we do for fun, or just items for the channel itself.
Turn left on 60th Avenue, then take the third right.
That's an unfortunate place to break down. I was hoping the Landstar driver that was parked next to us was going to wake up or be up in the front of this truck at some point. We noticed that he's using the stick-on hazmat placards, but putting them in the placard holders that are mounted on the truck, and it looks like they're about to escape. One of them's like hanging on for dear life, and that's exactly the very first hazmat run that we ran. That's what happened to us. I guess we kind of knew better, but we didn't at the same time. And they blew away within the first 13 miles. So I'm not sure where this guy got loaded or what kind of voodoo he has to make them stick, but they're not gonna hang on for longer. So I was gonna try to offer him some tape, or, you know, ask him if he had placard protectors to throw on there. But I definitely don't want to wake anybody up to do that. And also, in theory, he should catch it on his pre-trip and his hazmat tire check and placard check. So we'll assume the best. If that lane carries on. Maybe it does. Alright, we'll hop back over here. Nope, just kidding. Alright, we're gonna get down the road. I'll probably film when we get to the Sapp Brothers to pick up the GoPro part. Alright, found it. Let's see. Scan barcode. Alright, we'll type it in. 67. not bad. I had to actually ask the lady because I walked around the whole store, couldn't find it. Sometimes at truck stops they put them inside, but this one was on the outside, obviously. But got the package. So when we get back to the truck after we are finished fueling, I'll hook up the mic and see how it sounds. So we're over here to the left in the fuel island. Liz is fueling right now, so that I could run and grab that and we wouldn't hold up any of the fuel islands. You know, no 30-minute breaks at the fuel island. All right, let's check out what we got. We are in a spot, done fueling. There it is. That is the microphone adapter for the GoPro. Hopefully it's the right one. We'll see. Well, I got the microphone set up. If you're hearing this, it worked well. It was a little more involved than I thought, but we made it work. And hopefully we'll get some better sound quality out of it. Well, there's going to be one more video with the normal GoPro microphone. So I do need a few more pieces in order to successfully use the external mic. I can get it to work, but the cord attaching the microphone to the GoPro is really short, so I can't mount the microphone in a different location. I don't have the setup to mount the microphone to the GoPro right now. So we're just gonna have to deal with what we have been dealing with for the last year. And maybe if we come back this way, we'll order some parts and have them shipped to a Amazon locker. Maybe we'll find something close to Seattle. Who knows? Maybe we'll go down south to California. Not sure where we're going yet. We haven't even booked a load. Just kind of waiting to see what gets posted, to be honest. Anything worthwhile anyways. So I'm going to take out, finish my drive shift, then Liz is going to drive, and we should be fairly close by the time she gets done with her drive shift. Be within like 500-600 miles, I think. This is our resting spot for the night. The Love's across the street was so packed that you couldn't even navigate to the parking lot. Not an open spot anywhere in there. This is a Cenex that's across the street. It doesn't really have truck parking per se. There's this like dirt lot back here. There's two other trucks. There's a wide open space. It's kind of difficult to get back here. It's because, like I said, it's not really made for trucks, but they do allow trucks to park back here. So right over here to our left is some trash cans, so that kind of blocks the way a little bit from getting in and out. But we were able to swing in and kind of park up, and this will be where we stay tonight. I'll probably leave out in a couple hours. I'll take a short nap. We got a quick 5-6 hours of sleep. So look at that guy over there. When we came in, we knew that he was in like a sinkhole, but then it rained and all the rain collected. That guy's pretty deep in there. The cab is definitely forward. This lot is pretty tore up, but what are you gonna do when it is the quietest place with some parking? I don't know. For the lot being kind of a little rough and some deep potholes, it was a great place. I'd come here again. It was really quiet, and you don't have to deal with that Love's across the street being so full that they're stacked up like 3 wide. So we're gonna get out there, do a little pre-trip. Oh yeah, last night when I was filming the clip, of where we parked. Liz was across the street using the Love's restroom, and when she came back, they actually had the headset that we wanted to upgrade to. And being Montana, there was no sales tax on it, so we got it for $219.99. And this casino place, I guess, closes at 11 and opens at 8, so we weren't able to use their facilities. But still a good place to park. I'd come here again. I made it over to Pilots. We are a tiny bit west of Three Forks in Montana on I-90 west. I have about 7 more hours to drive. We have, let's see how many miles total we have. We have 662 miles to go. So I'll probably finish driving. We may sleep some and then drive it in, or we may, I guess depending on how Liz is feeling, we may drive it all the way in. There's a lot that you can park in next to Boeing that you can park overnight, and then we can deliver in the morning. I don't believe they have a overnight shift on the weekend, so we have to wait until, I think it was 5 or 6 in the morning on Monday to deliver, which is no big deal. And then we'll have to get somewhere to park for a while and find our next load. Nothing has been super appealing out of there yet. There may have been like 1 or 2 that halfway decent, but we're gonna see what gets posted up Monday and kind of go from there. That's why we're not in a complete hurry to get booked out. Just the rates are kind of low, but I mean, I guess they're higher than the spot market, but lower than what we want to take, which is funny because every time we have been fueling the last couple days, other owner-operators have come over and asked how we were liking Landstar and talking about the rates, and I guess the rates are getting pretty trashed on the spot market. And I mean, for the stuff that we haul, we've been still holding steady with some good rates, so haven't really seen too much drop off, but I'm sure it'll hit eventually. But you know, we just kind of stick to the more specialized stuff, or like hazmat, and it pays pretty well.
This one popped up. I mean, it's not like a crazy good rate, but let's get us down to that area. I don't know.
Going to California?
Yeah, if it's still there. South enough to not be too far from LA. If that guy had more stuff going to Oklahoma.
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, we'll have to call on that one and see if it's even available. Well, I guess agents don't really work on Sunday, so.
But if it's posted, yes. Well, no, maybe Friday.
Yeah, sure. Alright, we'll might do a time lapse maybe through the mountains. Actually, I don't know. I don't know what time we're gonna be rolling through like the mountains east of, like in the eastern part of Washington, or like Snoqualmie. Maybe we'll do a time lapse through Snoqualmie. That's a nice climb, and hopefully the weather's not bad. We'll pick up a little bit later. Just fueled up at Missoula. Talked to an owner up next to us. He's been out on the road for 34 years. And him and I were discussing how wild it is that we have to look at the weather report to see if there's a ton of snow in Montana and on Snoqualmie. So earlier he said that the chain law was in effect over Snoqualmie, but he was able to get through, and it would have been a complete waste of time and damage the chains if he would have actually chained up, because there was next to no snow. So we're gonna get down the road. Hopefully the chain laws are not up still. Yeah, I don't know, we'll see what happens. Look at this. It's like snow for no reason. And apparently Snoqualmie does have chain law in effect currently, and there's absolutely no snow, no ice on the road. Yeah, so that's fun. hopefully by the time we get over there, somebody will have some common sense and realize that a bunch of semi-trucks throwing chains on dry pavement is going to absolutely tear it up. Well, we got ourselves a nice little snowstorm going on. Luckily, it's a tad warm for it to stick, but it is making visibility an issue, but we're gonna get through it, no problem. Liz is still checking the snow column pass, and as of right now, chains are still required, but there is no snow on the ground, no ice, it's fairly clear. What a day. So yesterday we switched drivers. We do a pre-trip, do a light check out everything, literally get 1 mile down the road and we start getting a headlight fault, and the headlight keeps turning on and off. So there happens to be a Love's that was a little bit farther down, so we go there and pop open the bulb. Everything looks good. It's not blown. The plug's tight. Everything's good. So I start chasing the wires down to where it meets the hood latch, and it has rubbed on a bracket so much that it actually cut through one of the wires, and it damaged about 3 or 4 other wires just from rubbing off the plastic or the insulation. So it was grounding out and turning the headlight on and off. So we had to do a parking lot fix for that. Luckily, I had the tools for like wire repairs, some wire strippers, and we had to tape it up after. We used some butt connectors, which isn't my favorite. So once we get home, I'll fix it the correct way and kind of go from there. But we just got over. We actually slept on right outside the Boeing gate. There's a commercial vehicle parking, so we slept there for the night. We just got up, went through the gate. We delivered. Can't film them unloading the product or anything like that, so we just got done, and now we need to get down the road and figure out what load we're going to take next. Just wait on Liz to come back with the paperwork. I think I see her in the mirror. She's heading back here now. So we'll probably wrap this video up when we get to the truck stop or wherever we're going. Maybe we'll go back over that parking lot and kind of figure out what's next. But man, it's been an adventure. So on the way, we ran into about 3 or 4 different storms, like snowstorms, and about 2 of them were bad enough that it was like complete whiteout conditions. And then Snoqualmie had chains up until about 30 minutes or an hour before we got there. They finally dropped the chains, which were absolutely unnecessary, but we got that, got through there. Man, what a day. So we'll pick up a little bit later. Well, we made it to a rest area north of Everett. It is absolutely trashed in there. There is a pretty large trash can. It is overflowing, and then people are throwing stuff on the ground. So when you walk in, about a quarter of the entire bathroom area is just trash stacked up So I guess nobody is actually coming to empty anything or take care of the rest area, which is cool. It's cool. So I think we're gonna head north and try to get a spot at one of the truck stops up there. And so far we've called on a few loads. There's a load that got posted 30 seconds before I called, and the guy's like, yeah, I could probably get like 35 or 36, and it was posted for 38. I was like, nah man, if you can't get the rate that we wanted, it's like, don't even bother, you'll waste both of our time. So then he's like, oh yeah, no problem, I'll get 37 for you, easy. I'm like, I don't want it for 37, 38, that's it, 38. But that takes us down to California, which would be good. It's a good reload area, but I am not holding my breath on that one calling us back. So I think we're gonna end it here, get this video up. It's been a while since we've had a video, since we took the home time. So we'll leave off here. We'll start the new adventure on getting out of Washington. It's a little bit harder this time because the weather's a lot nicer, and I guess the rates have gone down a little bit, but they're still holding strong. Still good, but just not what we want to come out of here yet. So thank you for watching, and we will catch you on the next one.